Disclaimer: this video is only an imaginary video designed for entertainment purpose. Any resemblance to the living of dead is purely coincidence. The Lost Island is a mysterious island in the depths of the sea, a little far from the western coast of India's cursed Golden Kingdom. There is a mysterious island in the depths of the sea that is unknown to the world. An island that is not on any map. An island where those who go never come back. Sometimes a storm came out. Sometimes the sea swallowed it. The government remained silent. The police closed the files. No one made any claim. Only some old fishermen are left who say in a trembling voice due to fear, that place is real. But no one listens to them. Because according to them there is a terrible storm, scary creatures, and a city made of gold. Thousands of years old, the kingdom of the king, which sank into the sea due to a curse. No one knows about it completely. Now here is the story of our hero begins. The story of Arjun Dasgupta, a young and intelligent scholar, crazy about history, a brave young man chasing treasures. When he heard about this island, his eyes were filled with excitement. He decided that he had to reach that island. He started collecting all the information. His assistant Shashi was with him, coward but loyal, laughs and jokes. But with Arjun, he was ready to face any situation. In a corner of Mumbai, he found an old fisherman, the one who had returned alive from that island, but he had only fear in his eyes. When he asked him about the island, he was not ready to talk. After asking and convincing him many times, he finally agrees to talk. The old man asks him, "You want to die, son?" Arjun says, "I just need a map. Whatever situation comes in, I will deal with it on my own." The old man asks again, "Think about it." Arjun was still adamant. Arjun says, "Don't worry. I just have to reach this island at any cost." The old man finally agrees. And then he gives the map of the island. Moving ahead, Arjun sets out in search of a ship. There he meets Meera Chauhan, a stubborn sailor, a girl who lost her parents, a girl who lost everything in life. She has only one thing left from her parents, her father's last ship. And the burden of debt is also on that ship. Arjun first convinces Meera that her ship will be right for her. But Meera did not have a captain to sail the ship. Just for this reason, Meera was hesitating. Arjun tries to make her understand and tells her, "I will repay all your debt if you take us to that island." Meera thinks, "I don't have a captain, but if I go with him, then all my debt will be paid off." Meera says, "Okay, but I will have to sail the ship myself, because I don't have a captain." Arjun and Shashi both agree. Thinking that a beautiful girl will be very good as a companion, Arjun agrees, and gives her money as advance. Finally, the journey begins. Blue sea, golden sky. All three of them are very excited. They slowly come to the middle of the sea. Everything was calm. But only for a while they were unaware of consequences they are going to face. Night falls. Meera decorates a beautiful dinner table and serves very tasty food. At night, in the middle of the calm sea and the blowing wind, all three of them enjoy the food and try to know about each other. Meera tells everything about herself, how her parents passed away in her childhood, and how all the responsibility fell on her. And Arjun tells his story, how his childhood and his youth were full of excitement. But on the other hand, Shashi focused on the food. Slowly they move towards their destination. As the island approaches, the environment changes. The waves of the sea begin to rise. The storm begins. The clouds begin to thunder, and the lightning begins to strike. All the luggage of the ship begins to fall. Slowly, the rain begins to pour. Strong winds. Now the storms begin to change. The storm increases so much that it becomes difficult. Arjun points at Shashi and tells him to go inside. On the other hand, Meera runs towards the engine to control the steering. It is a very big and huge fish. Such fish that no one has ever seen, with such dangerous and sharp teeth. Arjun takes out his sword and about to take his position. Suddenly the deadly piranhas, the size of a human hand, jump from the water towards Arjun. Arjun cuts every fish with his sword and throws it away. But the number of fish increases so much that Meera runs to get the torch and sword from inside. Meera says, "Take care of the ship." Arjun says, "Go down, Shashi. I'll stop them." Shashi asks for help from the cabin, but the storm increases. The ship tilts from one side to the other. And then big fish, so huge, collides with the big ship. The collision is so strong that Arjun falls into the water. Shashi shouts from inside and runs towards Arjun. On the other hand, Meera also tries to save Arjun, but unfortunately it's too late. Meera and Shashi runs toward the edge of the ship, shout and call Arjun's name from both sides of the ship and try to look for him. But Arjun is nowhere to be found. The storm increases so fast that both fall on the ship and both become unconscious. The night passes in the same storm, and the ship pulls towards the island in the stormy sea. It is morning, and both Meera and Shashi are lying unconscious on the floor of the ship. Meera slowly opens her eyes. The storm had stopped. The sky was clear, and it was shining with the light of the sun. In the blue sky, Meera could see colorful birds flying. She stands there, conscious. And when she looks back, she is amazed. She sees Arjun eating an apple sitting on a table. She goes to him excitedly and asks Arjun, "You had fallen into the water, and how did you come back?" In reply, Arjun says, "This is a common thing for me. I went into the sea and fought those dangerous fish. And from among them, I sat on the back of a big fish and reached the shore." There Shashi also wakes up, and after getting up he gets even more excited. He runs to Arjun and hugs Arjun. The three of them hug each other out of happiness. And this is how eventually the three of them reaches the island. There is an island in front of them where time has stopped, where dinosaurs still walk, where the palace of gold still shines. A terrible curse is still ready to swallow it. And this is where the real story begins. The Lost Island. The Cursed Golden Kingdom. The next part of it will come soon. The treasure hunt will continue. If you like this story, then please like, share, and for the next sequel, don't forget to press the subscribe button. If you have such scary stories that you want to share with the world, then please write in the comment box. Have a nice day. See you in next part.